What is up, homies? Welcome back to another movie reaction from Heroes Reforged. We're watching something so outside of our norm. I'm very excited to see how this is gonna go. We're watching K-pop Demon Hunters, the most popular thing in the world right now. The fact that they haven't announced 5 more movies already is shocking to me. I don't know anything about anything. It's gonna be fun.
That's the point. That's the point. Adam, also your anime background is basically 0, except for Ghibli stuff.
Yeah, it's like 1%.
Oh man, I'd call that
better than 0.
0.0001%. There's so much anime for you to watch, my friend.
This is, I don't know everything about this movie yet, but I am slowly becoming more obsessed with it. I've seen it one time, and after watching it once, I was like, this is such a banger. We got to watch this with the fellas. But this is Augustine and Adam's first time watching it, and this is Sony Animation, guys. This is a lot of the same people that do Spider-Verse films.
Yeah.
So that's all I have to say. And you guys know you're in for a treat. The less said, the better.
I think we need to make some kind of a either podcast episode or something talking about how I feel like animation, specifically on streaming services, is going through like a little bit of a renaissance, and it's not Disney leading the charge.
Absolutely.
It's Sony. It's like all these other studios. We'll talk about that though. We'll get into that in another thing because I wanna watch this before I fully call it, because this is I've said no to my wife to watch this with her several times because I wanted to watch it for the channel. So I'm like, we're doing this for the channel first, and then I'll watch it with you, my dear.
You guys heard that here first. This is I'm in the doghouse reaction. All right, I'm trouble with my wife's reaction.
I'm sleeping on the couch, baby.
Reaction. Adam, it's a first time reaction. For Augustine, it's an I'm on the couch reaction. All right, let's watch.
It's I suffered for you all.
Oh my God. If you guys want to watch the uncut version, you can of course watch it on Patreon with us. Sync up your own copy. We'll have the whole thing on there. Plenty of other stuff as well. But let's put Augustine in the doghouse. Here we go.
Let's do it. Get me out of the doghouse, please. Thank you.
3, 2, 1, go.
The world will know you as pop stars, but you will be much more than that. You will be hunters.
Sick, bro.
Born with voices that could drive back the
So
darkness.
That's cool.
With this connection, the first hunters created a shield to protect our world.
What? That's cool.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
get out of here, demons.
Okay.
A barrier so strong it is impenetrable that will keep demons and Jima from our world forever.
Until today.
It is your voices, your song, that will create the Golden Honmun.
Yes, Celine.
Celine, like Celine Dion, maybe? Maybe?
Apparently, she was the black sheep of her family.
Yeah.
I don't know why, because she's so cool. Who else could wear a sleeping bag to the Met Gala?
Oh my God.
Zoey! She's a rapper and lyricist.
She grew up in America, somewhere called Burbank, USA.
Rumi's voice is just incredible. Like,
It brings us to tears.
Totally need it, but we're gonna miss him so much.
It's really good, dude. It's like such efficient. We're 3 minutes in. We know everything we need to know.
This is our biggest show yet.
The most moves.
Which means the most carb loading.
For the fans!
Oh my
Here we
God.
go. Pay attention, Adam.
That looks delicious.
Our fans deserve the best.
Right there. That's you right there.
Oh yeah.
That was
My
Adam
spicy
after
tuna
Comic-Con
hand
right
roll.
there.
That's me, baby.
Yep.
Wait, there's no water in these.
Excuse me, miss?
Yes, Miss Hunter?
What the hell?
We asked for hot water, like...
Right away. You're welcome. Arrivederci. Goodbye.
That's coffee, lady.
what are you doing?
about to eat our pre-show ramen.
Pre-show? What about the show? Hey, that's my phone!
Jesus.
We'll be there in 3.
I didn't even get to finish my ramyeon.
Why do they always interrupt our snacking?
Oh my God.
You're smiling all weird, watering plants with coffee, and those guys? Come on.
Oh my sweet God.
Oh, you got the patterns. Now you gotta die.
When you mess with our fans...
We need to make it hurt.
Uh-oh.
Hey, okay.
You came at a bad time.
This is such a badass intro to these characters.
This is rad, you guys. Oh my god.
Yeah, dude. I told you guys. I told you.
This is rad.
And they're doing this
Jesus
to
Lord.
get hot water into their ramen. And they said they were going to be at the concert in 3 minutes. Oh, let's put this ramen down while we kill these fucking demons.
Don't spill the ramen.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God. The facial expressions are hilarious.
They're so great.
Look at this, dude. They're so badass. Look at this intro, dude.
Hello.
So what I do know about this movie is that some of it, the origins come from animators and filmmakers that wanted to do women superheroes, but do them in a way that we hadn't really seen before.
How it's done, done, done.
Hector,
And it
I'm
has
just going
been
to tell you
about-
this now. I can't hear a thing you're saying.
You got it.
Yeah, my audio is blasting.
How it's done, done, done.
That's so cool. Oh my god.
And they're trying to
Shield
create, I mean,
powered.
hell of an intro, dude.
Yeah.
They're trying to create or find the golden one, right? That will be sort of permanent or everlasting.
This is Augustine going back to apologize to his wife for watching this without her.
No, she knows. She knows. She knows it's for the greater good. She knows it's for the greater good.
I just think this movie has such a great balance of like really funny bits and great animation and badass superhero shit.
The world trembled when he roared, but then some hunters sang some songs.
Homeboy looking like Cad Bane with that hat.
And will he let the fire go out?
There's not just babes in this movie, there's some hunks.
Go after the very thing that powers the Hun Moon. The fans.
Oh my god.
What makes you think that could work?
Oh, Jesus. You know,
Oh yeah, totally gonna work.
100%.
I follow a couple people who are into the K-pop boy bands, and they look exactly like this.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what this means. It's time to release the song.
Yes, it's finally time.
I love them so much, dude.
Those special effects looked amazing.
Yeah, special effect.
Yeah.
We got the hottest ticket in town.
To our couch.
Oh, no, I couldn't possibly. Just kidding, road me. I'm a 34 short, please.
Oh my god.
2 weeks of vacation.
Yes, vacation.
Uh-oh, what is she
What is it,
planning?
Stark Tower?
Couch.
Couch.
They're not gonna be able to be on the couch.
My god.
Have a good break?
What? No, we literally just sat down.
Rumi.
Oh my god.
Your new single is on fire. Everyone's listening to it.
Yay!
So let's go, promo.
Yay. Kudos to the animators. I love every second of this film, dude. It's so good.
I live 2 lives, try to play
Burbank Boulevard. These three.
My favorite guys are the crying guys. That's us. That's us, you guys.
The beginning of a new chapter for us, for the whole world. And we're so excited to show you what's next.
A visual feast, this movie.
to wake up.
Wait a minute.
Feel like me.
What?
She is.
Oh no.
Demon, part demon. Whoa.
She ain't gonna be in
What a
K-pop
lemon
Demon Hunters
twist.
too.
Yeah, it is. It's a golden lemon twist, but that's why she faltered in the elevator.
Oh, uh-oh.
Do you need some water?
What did you say about the elevator,
I
Hector?
just ate 5. I'm gonna take 5.
In the elevator, they were singing a little bit, and she faltered like that.
Oh.
And her friends were like, are you okay? Yeah, I just need some water.
Mayday, mayday! There's 10,000 fans at the door screaming and sounding really...
Jesus.
Oh, no. Getting worse.
Ooh.
Do hunters kill all demons?
Yes.
So everything that has patterns?
Cover those up.
Whoa.
When the whole moon is sealed, all the demons will be gone from this world, and so will your patterns.
You sure about that?
You sure about that?
You dead. You dead as hell, girl.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they'll understand.
No, Rumi. Nothing can change until your patterns are gone.
The score is incorporating their song Golden.
Oh, that sounded
This is
painful.
sad, dude.
Oh.
Why now when I'm so close? Why?
Oh, no. Don't do that.
That was scary.
Uh-oh.
Oy.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
That looks delicious.
My girls will sing when they're ready.
It's okay. We can reschedule another live show.
Sounds like Ken Jeong.
It is.
Any ideas?
I do have one idea.
Just one?
Actually 57, but let's start with my favorite. It's totally legit. He's got this special tonic. Apparently it can heal anything.
Facial animations are crazy good.
It's fantastic, dude.
Earthy and herby. Smells legit to me.
Yay! That's the spirit! Kata, 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 kata.
In order to heal a part, we must understand the whole.
What the? Oh my God.
But focusing on one part leads to ignoring other parts, making you separated.
We've been trying to take her to the bathhouse
forever.
Can't believe you got all that wisdom just from looking at her.
I see.
That is so uncomfortable.
Maybe a little too eager.
He's got to be a demon. He's definitely a demon.
You guys would tell me if I was really like that, right?
I see. Your tonics are ready.
Fans! We can't let them see us here.
Okay, cool. Look normal.
Oh my God. Can he see?
No.
What? Oh my God.
Yeah, they're too hot.
You guys are so gross.
They got you.
That look, dude. That shit is so funny. This is so K-drama.
Oh no, the tonics. Watch the
Jesus Christ.
Oh no.
Watch yourself.
Ooh. Oh.
They're so...
No, they're... I'm gonna throw up.
Wait. What is that?
Guys, this is one of the funniest movies I've seen in years. It's so funny.
It's great.
Don't want you, need you, yeah.
It's those stupid jerks again.
Oh my god.
Did he?
He's got the aunties. They got the aunties.
They got the Korean aunties. Yeah, they're cooked. I know kids are going to be learning Korean from this movie, dude. It's great.
Oh, absolutely.
It is annoyingly catchy, though.
Jesus.
Hearts out of thin air?
Oh no.
They're magicians. I mean, demons. Obviously,
Magicians.
Oh, those are demons, and we're gonna kill them. Let's get battle ready.
Oh my god.
These looks are great. These looks are great. Saja on the nails.
Let's go kill these guys.
Kill Saja Boys.
We're gang.
Spicy challenge.
Welcome back to Who Can
Korean
Chug the
TV.
Most Hot Sauce.
They come off the stage, we'll jump down for the attack. And these boys will be dun dun dun.
Between my handsome co-host and baby Saja, can our host catch up?
So spicy.
Jesus.
When we have extra special guests coming up,
Uh-oh.
please welcome Huntrix!
I love you, Hunter!
Play games with us! Bring out the slide!
Oh man.
Oh no, we couldn't possibly.
I don't like that. Okay, calm down, guy.
Wait, what the?
The leather.
It's the stickiest slide.
This was fun.
It was truly an honor to share the stage with you.
so hot.
And respectful.
Ours.
Oh, my back.
He was riding. One of them was riding on the other one, you guys.
Yeah.
Did you really follow us in here?
I knew they would. That one's always looking at me.
No, we're not.
Oh my god.
Get rid of the hunters. Then you can eat all the souls you want.
It's usually really fun and relaxing.
Have fun.
He slipped on the water.
You're strong.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Her demon symbols are
She's like
showing.
Blade. Oh, romance.
Oh man.
Huh. Interesting.
The plot she thickens.
The thick
Interesting, Adam
plottings.
says. Interesting.
I think this is what Augustine was looking for when he was talking about Eyes of Wakanda.
Dude, I'm gonna so talk about that after this.
Yes.
You don't even know.
Yep.
I got so much ammo.
This is what it is. It's ammunition for that. Soda pop.
Oh, Jesus.
No, that guy got a soul 8.
Whoa.
Sick. The demons. Saja Boys.
They're just like us.
My little soda pop. One of the hunters bears my mark, but I have no control over her.
I'm sure soda pop is just a fad. These boys will be old news by next week. You'll see.
1 week later.
The Saja Boys have gone completely viral after that variety show. They even have their own fandom.
The pride. It was a doctor.
The doctor.
Yeah, you're right, Zoey. They're amazing, but they suck. I just need to look away and, whew, relax, Bobby.
Oh my god.
And what's the biggest battlefield of them all?
The
Idol
Idol
Awards.
Awards.
That's right. To expose the Saja Boys.
And send those disgusting demons back to the depths where they belong.
Yeah!
Let's do this. What?
Oh man.
A hunter who's part demon?
Oh, that little bandage.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
What?
Oh.
That's one crazy bird. My bad. Get up there, you
my
son of a
God.
bitch.
No, really. It's okay. Just leave it. What are you? Hello, friend. Anale? Chinu? Chinu? Oh, meet you?
Oh. He's still looking at the potted plant.
Yeah, just fix that, please. I like the creepiness.
Mm-hmm. I think this bird and cat are inspired by like real Korean demon lore, demon myths, whatever it is. Damn, she's gonna kill that fool.
I thought the mannequin was gonna be a fun icebreaker, but I see I was wrong. I want to talk about those pants. Teddy bears and choo-choo trains? My family and I live in the palace grounds. Our bellies were finally full, our clothes clean. We were happy. My family lost everything. You know, you can tell me. I understand. I'm the only one who can.
Don't believe him.
I was about to say, do we believe him, guys?
He's lying. He's lying.
I'll be here when you're done pretending. Until next time.
There won't be a next time!
I feel like I'm gonna need to watch Sinners after this movie.
It's just like Sinners for kids, this movie. It really is.
We gotta get up close and insult their stupid faces. They're nasty, disgusting, not beautiful, perfectly dewy.
Oh my God. You don't even know what he looks like. Half his 3/4 of his face is covered.
Whole life spreading lies, but you can't hide.
Baby, nice try.
Whoa, that's sounding good.
I'm about to switch up these vibes.
Oh my God, Rumi!
This week's winner is Soda Pop by the Saja Boys.
So sweet, so easy on the eyes.
Are you a prisoner too? Is Kima making you do this?
Yeah. Well.
Look!
Uh-oh.
So hot, so respectful.
These fans slept on the sidewalk overnight.
Happy fans. Happy honeymoon.
Let's bring him in.
On moon.
Uh-oh.
Who should I make this out to?
To our biggest fans.
Of course.
We keep meeting like this.
I am
my
not
God.
sitting with no Saja boy.
What's up?
Oh my God.
He's etching his ab.
His impressions of his abs.
If only I could smash her demon face in right now. Thanks for coming.
I'm gonna tell them. Eventually.
Are you whispering? Your secret's safe with me.
Oh my God.
I would have done it a long time ago. Trust me.
Excuse me, Mr. Jinu. I made this for you.
Oh. Is this gonna be like a supersized demon?
Unfortunately, the Saja Boys have to run. Thank you, everyone.
Oh, they threw the
Jeez.
flowers away. But you knew, like, oh, you have a beautiful soul. Oh no!
The internet loves this, and the internet is never wrong. Zostery. Where did they come up with that?
Oh my God.
Calm down.
Rumi?
You gotta get out of here. Come on. Yeah.
Very Cheshire cat.
No, just go.
Oh no.
What was that about?
I was playing him up to psych him out. Get in his head.
Look, I'm pretty good at reading people. Actually, I'm kind of...
Eternal suffering. Sounds fun.
I also don't know how they haven't announced a sequel to this. Like,
We have to give a shout out to Huntress. We couldn't have done it without
No.
their support.
no.
We really feed off your energy.
In other news, the amount of missing person reports have tripled in the last...
Crazy.
Oh wow.
She wants to meet and she's late?
No, ew! What are you talking about? That doesn't mean... Oh, you're so old.
Bracelet for your beautiful girlfriend?
Oh no, we're not.
no.
She's not even my type.
Oh my God.
What?
See? Would never work.
Here, free one. Go find yourself a better boy.
Hey.
This one's
Hey.
That's the funny thing about hope. Nobody else gets to decide if you feel it. That choice belongs to you.
So romantic.
For what it's worth, I don't think you're a mistake.
Okay, bye.
Yeah, bye.
The Idol Awards are tomorrow.
Well, I don't think I can sing this song. I told you, the song,
I'm not talking about the song. I'm talking about you.
I'm a demon. I'm a hybrid.
What are you hiding from us?
Not everything is about your insecurities, Mira.
Excuse me?
Dang.
Uh-oh.
The tear.
It's huge.
Oh, no.
What in the 28 years
damn.
later?
You can try, but you can't hide. It's a takedown.
Oh.
I'ma take you out, and it ain't gonna stop.
Nice.
Nice.
The passengers.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, no. They all died. They got them all.
Whatever you think about the song, it doesn't matter right now. Everything is at stake, and we just need to get through this.
There are moments of this movie
It's really hard to understand this time.
where
We can't win this without your voice, Rumi.
the storytelling is combined with like some music, whether it's a song or the score or whatever.
Trust me. I'm gonna make sure.
It is so good. I get chills, dude. It's so good. Like little moments where I'm like, oh, that hits perfectly with the song and the emotion and the story that they're trying to tell.
Why does the bird wear a tiny hat?
I made it for the tiger, but the bird keeps.
Oh my
taking
God.
Since I've met you, and the more I talk to you, I don't understand it, but somehow my voice is healed.
Girl, she is in love. You got it bad.
Finally breathe, you say you're no good, but you're good for me. No, we can change, but I won't if you're not by my side.
Whoa. Oh no.
Every time I let you in, what does it feel like?
Oh, so good.
We could be free.
Every song, a banger. Every song.
I keep coming back to why does it feel right? Every time I let you in, why does it feel right?
You know, people are going to be playing this at their weddings, walking down the aisle to it. A version of this song. I guarantee it. That's love. They're in love.
I don't hear his voice. I'll make sure the Saja Boys lose tomorrow.
And we'll both win.
Whoa, dude.
Whoa.
I can't wait to see you on that stage.
Oh, damn, bro.
Oh, no, you don't.
Oh, man.
Uh-oh.
This really, Adam said it earlier, but this really is Sinners for kids. Like, this is like, they'll never kiss. It's not, yeah.
Everything's going to plan. Look at all these souls. Huh?
Turn around. That's funny.
Dang.
You betrayed your own family. You left them behind.
Damn.
I can turn those voices up.
Oh no.
They can be gone. Don't think you can escape what you are.
Dang.
Oof. Okay. I wasn't sure if I could trust him, and now I'm like, okay, well, he was. I thought he was working with the guy.
He's a bad dude.
Yeah.
Everything's set. Well,
I just hope
almost everything.
now your guys' like For You page is going to be inundated with K-pop Demon Hunter stuff.
Oh, it
like
has
mine
been
is.
already.
It's great.
It has been. It's crazy.
All these fears, it's the demons talking. But tomorrow, we can win this war. We will be free of these demons, and then we can take a hiatus.
Guys, this movie's about 3 friends. It's about us.
We must exorcise the demons.
Happy honeymoon! Yeah! Woo!
2 bands.
So funny.
But one snowflake is probably the best.
Oh my god.
Ugh, look at that smug face. I'm gonna freaking smash it. I hate abs!
Girls!
This is it for the fans.
For the world.
For us.
Oh, man. I'm nervous.
I was a ghost, I was alone.
Great choreo. Great choreo. Super cool. Super fun.
To believe.
That dude in the crowd.
Lies try to play both sides, but
Uh-oh.
I'm done hiding
Oh
now.
no.
Shining like I'm born to be.
Oh, I almost don't want to hear. Oh, is it gonna?
Here we go. They got it. She got it, you guys.
Okay.
Rumi nailed it.
Okay, good.
Surely, with 35 minutes left in this movie, this must be the end and it'll be happy. Wait. Oh,
Bobby?
no.
Bob, you're on in 20 seconds.
Oh no.
Let's go.
Golden. Let's go. Come on.
Oh,
son of a bitch.
Oh, they faked him
Oh,
out.
he's still there. Son of a.
Oh, what?
What? Why are they playing Takedown?
Something's wrong.
Who's doing this?
They put this back in? Is this a new song?
It does seem pretty epic for a concert, though. Yeah.
Yeah, but they're not ready.
Shape-shifting demons.
Cause I see your real face and it's ugly.
Oh, no.
I don't think you're ready for the take.
Damn.
Wow. Whoa.
This song.
Up
this
on
is one of those, like,
stage in front of
I'm getting chills
everybody.
moment.
We see what you are.
Yep.
You're a demon. A mistake.
Oh, man.
Since the day you were born.
The insecurity. She's gonna make it. She's gonna weaken the Hunmoon so that these demons can pour through. Oh, they saw her. Oh, the devastation. The betrayal. Oh no, dude.
The lemon twist.
How are you here?
Oh no.
You were just on stage. That wasn't you? Oh, thank goodness.
Uh-oh. They're all over her body now.
You were never supposed to see.
You were hiding this from us this whole time?
The whole time?
We could all be strong, be together. How could we be together if we can't tell your lies from your truths, Rumi?
Oh. Mira was betrayed by her family. Oh no.
Don't leave. Don't leave. I can still fix it.
Oh.
Whoops.
She's a demons. Oh no.
Dang. Oof.
Still hiding. Great, man. That's great.
Jinu!
Whoops.
How could you do this?
It was all a lie.
No.
I just needed you to trust me.
He's so full of shit.
I lied to you. I left my sister, my mother, alone.
Yo.
I left them.
But that's not all you are.
But he's crying.
You have to fight it.
That's not how it works.
Yes, it is.
Dang.
Well, that reminds me a little bit of Superman, dude. We got the portal
A little bit
coming in to the demon world.
The pocket dimension opening up.
Oh.
Ooh.
These
in
other
real
bands are
time.
even. Oh.
Due to the Huntr's public breakup on stage, today's International Idol Awards.
Oh my god, dude.
Best New Artist, Saja Boys. Worldwide Icon of the Year, Saja Boys.
She's reporting it all sad.
So to cheer everyone up, we're going to do a special live performance tonight.
Whoa.
Don't miss it for the world.
Dude, that they have those kinds of billboards in Japan and Korea, not fully to that extent, but the sort of like, oh, it looks like they're 3D.
All our songs are three-part harmonies. How do we...
There is no we, Zoey. I don't get to have a family.
You're too much and not enough. You'll never belong anywhere.
What in the demon hell?
This is a pretty good rock bottom for this world and these characters. They are all going through it.
You knew I was a mistake from the very start.
Kill me? Oh my God.
Please.
Do it. Damn.
So I did my best to accept you and help you. You told me to cover up, to hide.
That's true.
No, no more hiding. No more lies.
This feels a little bit like Everything Everywhere All at Once, parental trauma. Like you have to try to break that cycle.
Why couldn't you love me?
Oh no.
This is the Honmoon I'm supposed to protect. I'm glad to see it destroyed.
Oh, shit. Whoa.
Oh, damn.
Oh, man.
To hell with the Honmoon.
Okay, here we go. Breaking the cycles.
I'm ready to feast.
Jeez.
Oh, he's got that little necklace.
He's got the little friendship
little
bracelet.
bracelet. Yep. Guys, I love this movie. This movie's so good.
Yeah, this movie rocks.
I think it's the best animated film since Across the Spider-Verse.
More than gold. Yeah, you gave me your heart, now I'm here for your soul. I'm the only one who
love your sins.
I love how it's all shot to just look like the most like wild music video.
Yeah, it's awesome. Okay, guys. Get ready for some motherfucking full body chills.
And the whole moon is gone.
Not yet.
So we can make a new one.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
Nothing but the truth now.
Oh, I thought it was going to go to credits. I was like, what the hell?
This is what it sounds like.
God damn.
Whoa.
We listen to the demons.
This feels like
we let him get between.
tribute from Tenacious D to me. Do you know what I mean? Like, fight the demons, dude.
Be right here by your side.
And the
power of family.
Get up and let the jagged.
Those demons kind of look like Na'vi.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Your voices.
Whoa.
Defeat.
Damn. I want this demon to be voiced by Jack O'Connell. Do. I pick poor Robin clean. I just want him to start singing that.
Yes.
Jinoo,
Of course he's gonna make the sacrifice.
I wanted to set you free.
You did.
Oh.
And now?
I'll go sing.
I give it to you.
Damn. Power. Dude, let's go, bro. Tears in your eyes.
Dang.
And the power of everyone. Oh, I'm a sucker for that shit, dude. That's so good.
Nice.
Jesus.
You're just my type. Oh, well.
Oh my god.
Oh, well.
No more. I'll find your harmony. Fearless and undefined.
They're achieving their final forms.
Our voices all combined. When darkness meets the light.
Show the crying, guys. You got to show the crying, guys. Oh, there
These three. I think that's for crying or what?
Yep.
I mean, they saved the world for all eternity.
I love my girls.
But the scars stay, right?
Yeah. She can find the...
Rumi, I'm so happy you didn't like Guy.
But same.
You guys just mean so
Just ugly cry. That bird with a hat.
Back to the fans. It's all about the fans. Come back.
These two.
Such a good movie, dude.
Oof. Oh man, that's what I'm talking about. Jesus. Well, Hector, is there anything we have to wait for in the credits?
I think so, but we
Okay.
can be talking about the movie. I mean, I liked it even more. I've only seen it now 2 times. This is the second time.
This is your
I've been
second
listening
watch?
to the
Yeah.
soundtrack. I only know a little bit about the behind the scenes. Dude, this is one of these movies that like I want it on Blu-ray. I want to know everything about how it was made.
Yeah.
I'm so impressed with this film and the people who made it. I'm so happy for them. It feels like it is their dream, their vision, uncompromised. Do you know what I mean? That's why I think this movie is so good. It's full of all of these specifics, but those specifics really mean universality. We can all relate to what every one of these characters are, even the villain, what he goes through. It's all so relatable. And I don't know K-dramas and K-pop. I don't know Korean culture, Korean food, only a little bit. Just as a citizen of the world, the way that this story was told speaks to me because I love action. I love music. I love that badass superhero shit. And I said at the beginning, when the music was blaring and you guys were like, Hector, we can't hear you. But I was saying like,
I couldn't hear you guys 90% of the time because it was so loud.
Yeah.
You could have turned it down, but I'm glad you didn't
Nah,
because
it was too good.
This music is too good. But this movie started with one of these filmmakers, a writer, director, producer, whoever. She wanted to do a superhero story about a woman superhero, but not in the typical way we have seen. And this feels like it is like a superhero movie and a Korean movie and a music movie and a friendship movie, everything. Now here's the behind the scenes of the voice actors and the singers, because they got real K-pop stars to sing these songs. It's like, that's the other thing we haven't really talked about because I don't know this world, but the quality of these songs, dude, they feel like they are legit K-pop songs, that they're that level of quality.
Yeah.
And they have to be. If you're making a movie about this world, you can't just like half-ass it. You know, there's like, I love Tenacious D, but you know, The Pick of Destiny, it's like we're still not listening to that as a rock album because it's kind of a parody rock movie.
Oh, I am.
But this, yes,
I know.
Okay,
I know that
correction.
album front to back, every lyric.
Correction,
But
right.
no, I
Or
get you,
like-
Hector. I get you.
But to go back to like another comedy classic is Spinal Tap, and that parody film had songs that were so good, even though they were parody, that like people still listen to them and they put on concerts and stuff. Dude, people are going to be listening to this soundtrack forever, dude. It is that good.
This soundtrack charted. This soundtrack charted as soon as it came out. People were obsessed with it.
Yeah, dude.
It's some of the best, some of the most played music right now. And I think the band Huntr is a like amalgamation of K-pop singers just for this movie.
Yeah, they made like the
they're
NBA
like an official band. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
They're an official band, but just for the movie, they just kind of got together for the movie, and that's from what I understand. So, also what I understand is that there's a lot more of those amalgamations and some complete bands that actually contributed to the music,
to the soundtrack at least. Yeah, I think you might be right.
Of the soundtrack. This is gonna sound like I'm shit talking scores and soundtracks. But this is part of the reason why I don't listen to scores and soundtracks as much as just normal music, because I feel like having normal music like this inside a project can be just as impactful as having a full-blown traditional orchestra. But there's never been a project that I've seen that has done it this well, because I've always been a huge fan of just normal music and then having that music fit the project. And the fact that they were able to do this in such a really cool and complete and well done manner, it's just proof to the pudding that I'm just like, this type of music can fit in projects like this. We saw a little bit of it during like Spider-Verse and things like that, but there's still a whole orchestra. There's still a whole nother side of the music that you don't hear. In this one, the music is so integrated into the story, the beats, the style, the animation. It doesn't feel like it was made by an American team, which I love. because it feels like there's a whole different understanding of what the story is, of what animation is, of what music can be in this project, of how to tell a story, how to be more complex. There's some like traditional breaking of generational trauma happening that's not necessarily tied to what it is in American standards. There's so much good stuff going on here, and it's so relatable. Like, you don't need to be Korean or any type of person from an Asian continent to understand this type of story, which I think is absolutely brilliant. And then to be able to tell it in such a cool way, it goes back to what I was saying in the Marvel and the Black Panther Eyes of Wakanda project. This movie has been in my social media feed. Luckily, no spoilers. Everybody's been fantastic about not posting spoilers. I've seen that cat. I've seen the cat all over. There's like T-shirts of the cat and everything being made. But the best thing that I've seen is little children latching on to this movie and being so obsessed with it. And I'm like, this is what you don't need to dumb down stories because they're animated for children. They're going to get it. They're going to love it. And even if they don't get it, there's something in here calling to them that when they get older, they're going to see the layers of the onion that is going to reveal itself to them. And that's what's fucking incredible about stuff like this. You can open their eyes to like beautiful images like this and them seeing a completely different quality than people who are kind of dumbing down animation just because they think you're an 8 or a 9 or a 10-year-old and they feel like you don't understand. That's such a huge disservice to a growing person's personality and imagination. And a project like this just absolutely fills me with hope that there's at least somebody, even if it's not the juggernauts that we are used to, there's somebody out there making this kind of amazing story, putting it together. Like a kid will never understand what a producer does or, you know, what a VFX artist necessarily does and things like that, or an animator until they get older. But like the fact that everybody's getting together to do a passion project like this is something that hopefully will inspire people to jump into animation and create amazing things like this, and filmmaking in general. Just like, if this inspired you, go out and create something, because it's all doable if you have the imagination. And this kind of stuff is just like, it just speaks to me personally and very deeply. And I love that it absolutely exists. This is just, this is the type of shit that I need to see all the time. And now you guys kind of understand why I dog on Disney so much, because they're not touching this at all, dude. They're so in their safe little bubble Disney project that they've created. Obviously, it's been there for a reason, but like, it's right now it's to the disservice of what they're doing. And the fact that they haven't paid attention necessarily to even Spider-Verse. We keep going back to Spider-Verse like that. I feel like that's at a new standard, and they're not paying attention to something like that, while Sony and other animation studios are doing amazing projects. I think it's, you know, it's sad that they're not doing it, but I feel like I'm happy that other people are pushing the envelope as far as animation goes. So oh man, I would love
to know more about like the behind the scenes of making this movie, because this one of the two directors created the concept and the story idea and then paired up with another director to make this movie. And this other director already made a movie at Netflix once before and had a great voice cast, had like John Cho and all these different actors, but has also worked in animation for like 20 years, starting with Monster House as like a concept artist, visual development artist. So even Puss in Boots, actually. So it's cool to see how storytellers can come together, and someone who maybe has no insight into what it takes to make a movie like this, when you pair them up with someone who knows what it takes to movie like this, and how you can really make it special. Because, you know, a lot of that stuff might not be on paper. You know, I think the bones and the story and the emotion and the character development and the heart of it all is on paper. But then to take that and to visually translate into something like this, that takes a lot of creativity, a lot of workshopping, a lot of conversations at a table and saying, can we do this? Is this plausible? Is this doable? Is this within our budget and our just within our reach to be able to do something like this? But I mean, when you have someone like Netflix backing you, that's the one thing. As much as I have a lot of complaints about Netflix and the astronomical budgets they have with some of these projects that I'm like, why are you paying so much money for this? It's equally cool to see them, you know, take a chance on something like this because they have no idea if it will pay off. But, you know, when you're working with Sony ImageWorks, you're looking at the success that they had with Spider-Verse. And I'm sure with like key art that they saw, I mean, how can you not back this? How can you not say, yeah, we'll do whatever we can to help you make this? Because it's a visually, very visually striking film. And the thing that I couldn't help but think of, and you guys touched on this is something so fun for kids to watch. And I think a lot of the time, you know, there isn't enough of this type of stuff. Like we've talked about endlessly how, and we never have talked about this. We should do a podcast episode devoted to this, but you know, the death of the PG kids like genre.
Yeah, dude.
It's kind of gone.
Everything's
like we
PG-13.
don't
Everything's
it's either PG-13 or it's G, and it's like there's no in between anymore. You know, like the extreme is a movie like Jaws being PG because there was no PG-13 back then. But then the other side of it is something like a Superman movie or another, like The Page Master, those types of things that are very kid friendly. And we don't have enough of that. And this to me feels like it falls so much into that category. And we need more of those types of movies because this has great messages, this has great relationships, and it puts such an emphasis on friendship, but it's also presented in such a beautiful way with incredible music and incredible score and all that stuff. And I think we really just need overall more of this type of stuff being put out there theatrically on streaming, everything. You know, like this is kind of like a lost art form when it comes to the theatrical experience. You really don't get stuff like this in a theater, which is a bummer because this would be incredible to go see in a theater with your kids. And I also know that like the ticket prices drive families away too. So I get it. But this is the type of project, the scale and scope and the effort, it really deserves a theatrical experience. So I loved watching it like this. I thought it was really, really cool, but it is one of those, projects or films that if Netflix were to say like, oh, we're going to put this in a theater for a limited run, I would go see it in the theater. I think this would be so fun to watch.
Absolutely.
Me too.
Yeah, it's great.
There's so much to talk about this film. I'm so glad you guys dug it. I'm really am so happy because I felt all this stuff the first time I watched it. And I want to point out too, like these larger conversations about the animation industry as a whole. Listen, I've seen Netflix animated movies, original films like this that premiere on Netflix that were not good. And they've also taken some swings and some misses and some other studios and even films that Sony has made. Like Sony made, guys, the Emoji Movie right before Spider-Verse came out. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Like it's all this combination of like, you got to have the right creatives, you got to have the right support, the right budget, all that stuff. The thing that I love about this film is that it's another one of these bangers. I'm going to put this in the same conversation as the two Spider-Verse films and like the Arcane series on Netflix as this sort of like really groundbreaking, really unique, really new feeling stuff that is putting the classic studios to shame. And earlier this year, just a month or two ago, Augustine and I went to go see Elio. I love that film from Pixar. I love it. But it does not help that during that film and the press and the before and the after and a director that moved away from that and they're doing something else now, Adrian Molina's doing Coco 2, that like a story came out and there's a narrative of like Disney or Pixar rather themselves were freaked out and they removed some stuff from the story that was like LGBTQ positive and they removed it. And now the movie was something else. I still love the end result film, but you cannot watch that movie if you know that stuff and you cannot help but think like, could this have been better, more specific, more heartfelt, more something? Was an artist's visions compromised because of this film and the pressures that they're putting on themselves and, oh, it's theatrically released, And you guys were saying too, like, we're seeing the impact of the types of stuff we grew up with or the impact of something like Spider-Verse. I think that the most recent Pixar thing that you go, okay, they're really pushing it, was Turning Red from a few years ago because you feel more of the anime influences. But you watch something like Turning Red and you go, dang, dude, Pixar could have put out something like this in 2009. They could have put out something like, you know, like just like it feels like it's taken forever for this sort of younger generation of storytellers and filmmakers that grew up on stuff like we did, like Batman, the animated series, or anime, or video games, or all these influences to reach where we are now versus, and you got to have both, like you pointed out, Adam, you got to have the combination of like a veteran animation person who grew up with, you know, an older generation than us who grew up with the stuff from like Disney in the 60s and 70s and amazing stuff, and has worked in the animation industry for decades. And they were going to school in the 80s with your Tim Burtons and your Brad Birds, and now look where they are today. But then you got to have that young, fresh blood. You have to have the young people coming in. Yeah. And with the state of the industry, with the state of, it's just all so sad to know, like, I see it all the time from artists I follow, dude, like that are like storyboard artists or character designers or all these people that, like, you know, young people follow their dream, move to LA, and it's like, there's no jobs. And they're posting like, I got to move back home. It's just like, God damn it. What are we missing out on? Are we missing out on more K-pop Demon Hunters and Spider-Verses? And it's infuriating. And yet I'm in agreement with you, Augustine. Like, this movie is so good despite all of that. Maybe it's because it moved under the radar. Maybe it's whatever, but like, maybe it's because the powers that be were like, we don't really understand the K-pop world. Do whatever you know what I mean? Do whatever you want versus I felt like that with Disney's Wreck-It Ralph. I love that film. Felt like, oh, the old guard might not have understood it. You know, the Academy certainly did not award it Best Animated Film because they're like, we don't know video games, but here's the princess movie, Brave. Another fine movie, but like Brave wins Best Animated Film that year. So there's so much to talk about in this conversation, but at the end of the day, dude, this movie, like you guys are saying, gives me hope. I cannot wait to see. Here's the other thing we haven't even talked about. You guys are talking about the relatability. This is a movie, frankly, I think, for young women and girls. And it's like, there's not enough movies like this for that audience. So this is another thing where it's like, it's right in that pocket of a demographic that's not being like serviced enough. And so this movie gets to come in and just blow the doors down. So I cannot wait to see, you know, young girls and young women finding this movie, falling in love with animation. Then what are we going to see from future storyteller animators 10, 15, 20 years from now? People that are going, oh, you had your brain broken with Spider-Verse. K-pop Demon Hunters was my thing. I saw that as a kid and it blew my mind. And now I'm an animator. And now look at that. That is the shit that gives me hope, dude. It makes me so excited.
That, but also it's like how like Jordan Peele referenced Akira, right? Because that's like one of his favorite. It's like this kind of inspiration helping people, even if it's not in the animation field, just become better storytellers and better creative people. Seeing something that is this amazing is so inspirational. It's part of the reason why I wanted to wanted to jump into filmmaking, because I saw something that I could not believe and I wanted to be part of it. That's what I wanted to do, and I think that's what this movie does for people. And I think it's a hard thing to do as a filmmaker, but when it's done, god damn it, it's fucking good. Just like this movie. It's so good. True. It's so good.
True, man.
Yeah. Awesome. Now we wait and see if they make a sequel. Who knows?
I know, dude. I know.
I mean, with the way that it's going, it's I feel like it's at the top of every list, and it's been at the top of every list ever since it came out, ever since it released. So
sequel,
we'll see.
In theaters, 3D. Let's fucking go.
Listen, I have a feeling, you know, I have nothing to base this off of, but if they do want to put this in the running for Best Animated Picture, they got to release it in theaters. So if that happens, I'm there, baby.
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly how that works. I don't know if it needs to be theatrically released first. So I might have missed the window, but I'm not sure. We'd have to look into that.
It might win an Emmy for Best TV Movie, right? Best Animated. I know that's a category or whatever, but damn, dude. Damn, that's crazy.
It was great. Yeah. Really good.
Go watch this with your wife, Augustine.
Yeah, right. But let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Let us know what you thought about this film. If this is your first time watching along, let us know. And if you guys want us to do more projects like this, make some suggestions down in the comments below. We're pretty open. We want to do more animation. We like doing animation. And I think there's a lot of stuff that kind of slips under the radar in this medium because, you know, people just have certain feelings about it. But I really like that we dive into this stuff and we check out things that maybe fly under the radar or other people don't see. And then we jump on it and our audience tends to really like it too. So it's a win-win for everybody. But let us know your thoughts. Check out everything else we're watching. We'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Heroes Reforged is gonna react. Heroes Reforged is gonna review. Heroes Reforged is gonna discuss. That's why we are watching.